Hello everybody, this is Said. In last video we created some pages like authors and so on, and we created one more table, the author table. But in backend side we have some problems. As you can see in here, the author name is missing. So let's take a look here. Sends us author ID, not author name. So that means model is not compatible, is not enough right now. And if we delete some author, some books need to be deleted, and that means deleting book operation will be duplicated. In here, this author name is undefined because it's not coming from API. This method gives us data from book table. In book table we don't have any author, so we need to join with the author table. But even if we join the tables in SQL query, this book class not resolve our problem, because right now this book class is entity model for this database. But if we change this to name, we cannot save the data. That shows us this DB entity model is not enough. Actually, this brings us to single responsibility principle. We are charging this book class more than one responsibility. Let me show you something. So this is our class. We don't need author information in here because author is clear. We may set the author name in title, but in here we need to author name. So this class is exceeding its responsibilities limits because we are hoping more than one responsibility, more than one mission. We have to create more. Now we can change. We may change the name, but we may not, because class name represents table name. But we can change if we want. So basically we need more models. The other problem is, if we remove any author from here, we need to remove books of this author. So we are gonna duplicate deleting, removing book from DB. So we need to avoid duplicate, because if we add any column here, we will need to change more than one place. If making one change causes more than one change, that means this may cause more than one error. So we may create a repository for CRUD operations for SQL. So let's begin. Now we are gonna move the SQL operations to here. So we need to create SQL connection. we can create an anonymous object to carry SQL parameters values. We need to change to author ID. We need to carry these SQL parameters in this object. Okay, that is basically it. Now we can simplify this controller. Okay, we are basically done. I completed the book controller and author controller. And we solved the problem. The problem was if I remove any author, I need to remove all books of author. So we can basically remove like this and author's book controller. I separated this because I don't want to create different from this pattern. I created author and the author has get, post, put, delete and get single as well as book. Okay, now we can see the books directly here and we can see by clicking this author and same thing we can see the click to author's book. We are same page and I want to demo basically. I'm gonna add new author and new books. Okay, we have now new author, but we don't have any books on this author. I'm gonna add for Seval. Cool. We can see the two new books in here and we can see author's book. Yes, we have this author and we have these books and author ID is 10. And I want to delete this author and it should delete this to book. Okay, it's gone. We can see the books, can't see. And okay, this book's gone. Good. Lastly, I want to some basic simplify for this using link U. Cool. This is way better than before. So yes, it's working. And we are doing same thing. Let's take a look. Pull controller. And I am repeating myself by doing this because this both returns books page DTO. Okay, cool. And I'm doing same thing in here, like here. And I want to simplify that. Good. And now we can say just this and just this. Cool. Let's take a look. Yes, we can see. And okay, same thing here. And I created an header. And that's it. We are basically done for this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.